Hi, welcome to my oracle. My name is Katya, and I'm doing this video to introduce myself, to tell you a little bit about myself, and to give you an idea of how I read the cards. I'm going to try to make this quick. All right. I started actually reading cards about close to 10 years ago. I always collected tarot decks, oracle decks, playing cards. It didn't matter if it was a deck and it had pictures on it and they spoke to me, then I collected them. But I wouldn't necessarily read them. I would look at them and kind of, admire them. And yes, they spoke to me. But as far as doing an oracle and such, I did not start doing that until about 10 years ago. And that was just with myself on my own. And then once in a while, a person here and there, if I had a neighbor or someone who was into it. Yeah. So just because I was trying to learn the cards and I wanted to see if I got different things from different people, but I didn't start getting comfortable enough to actually do the readings or make it known that I kind of do readings until about 8 years ago, 7 or 8 years. And that was just with friends, people who are close and who are open to that. And it was just for fun here and there. And surprisingly, I was accurate. Okay, so it kind of became a fun thing, if I went somewhere, he'd say, bring your cards. And I'm like, okay. So I got a couple of pocket sized. Yes, I did. Tarot on the go. All right. So anyway, let's see, I guess it was about 3 years ago, I started a YouTube channel just to challenge myself to see if I could do it. And I did some readings on there. It wasn't too bad, but the energies, that's what I mean, it wasn't too bad. The energies I picked up, but it was just, like I said, something to challenge myself. And so I had a channel to upload videos privately for when I did readings for people, because that's when I mainly did readings. It was in the private sector, and that was like even before I was getting paid for it. I would start uploading on the channel, but then when I got paid for it, I would also upload. But like I said, everything was private. I'm trying to remember everything. I have tried to record this so many times and it just, something always happens. So I hope this goes. I had notes in there somewhere, and at this point, it's like memorized. So anyway, so yes, so I guess about 3 years ago is when I actually got paid to do readings, and I just by word of mouth. I didn't announce my services. These were just people that I knew who were like, hey, I'm gonna pay you for this. This is so cool. Or people that they knew. Okay. So like I said, I had like that other channel, but I wasn't really out there. That was just more of a personal challenge for me. With this channel, I'm going out there. I'm putting myself out there to read the cards and to offer the services, private readings. Those at the moment of making this video are not open now, but in the description box of the channel, that's where I'll have my information, and that's where the information will be to get a hold of me, and then when I'm open to readings, and I'll announce it in my videos. Okay. So anyway, that is that. Like I said, when I was collecting card decks, when I say things speak to me, any kind of art. So when I read cards, I read from conventional and non-conventional decks. On this platform, I'll probably stick to the more traditional tarot and oracle cards. But when I do my private readings, I have other decks that I use that, I don't know. We'll see how things go. I may introduce some of them to the YouTube channel. But with that being said, this is how I interpret the cards. And let's see, like I said, I am not, well, I can't remember if I said it or not. I've done this so many times. They're like blending into each other. I'm not a traditional tarot reader. I'm intuitive. I'm an intuitive reader. I'm I know the meanings of the traditional cards, and I will take those into consideration. But for the most part, I just go off what jumps out of the cards, okay, what comes out of the pictures, because it can mean I get different things with each reading many times. All right. Energy is fluid. So I may be picking up something that happened in the past, something that is happening now, or could be happening in the future. Okay. Now, I just say that lightly because all we really have is right now, the present. Okay. So, in essence, I'm taking a snapshot of what is in your energy right now. So, regardless of when it happened, this is what's circulating in your energy. I am not editing this either. No. Okay. So the energy could be fluid. Now, I could be picking up on your energy or someone who's really in your energy. So it could be someone you live with, it could be someone you work with, or if someone is on your mind heavily, they're in your energy. So I could be picking them up as well. All right. And keep in mind with tarot, there is no gender. So if you see a woman on a card, it's standing for the energy. Okay, just like with the traditional tarot deck, those are archetype energies that we're picking up, and general energies. We all harness the masculine and feminine energies. Okay, that's just the way it is. So just keep that in mind. I do cuss. Okay, I'm not vulgar, but it is just a part of my personality. I will try to keep my language mild because this is a public platform, and I understand not everyone appreciates the stronger language, and there are people that it may not offend them, but they have other ears around them, or they don't have headphones, so they would appreciate it not be so salty, or however you describe explicit. Thank you. There it is. So just keep that in mind. But it is part of my personality. So a word may, some words may come out. And if a message needs to be delivered a particular way, I'm going to deliver it that way. Now, if some adult themes come up, I will try my best to keep things like PG. All right. I don't want things to be too explicit and just too detailed, just because I don't want YouTube to flag my channel, and I don't want to be penalized in any way. I don't know if that was a good choice of words or not. Anyway, moving on. I cleanse and shuffle my decks before I hit record, because you know what, you would just fast forward anyway. I would. And it saves time. It allows me to get into the energy, okay, and just start getting with the flow. And then when I hit record, another reason why I'm doing this video is because I want to be able to refer people back here, so I don't have to repeat this before every video. You're welcome. No, right? So once I hit record, I may shuffle a little bit, or I may have some cards laid out. It just depends on the amount of time I have, and it depends on type of spread that I'm doing. All right. With that, I start all of my cards upright. So if a reversal comes out, it's meant to be, or depending on what's going on, I may not take a reversal. It depends on the decks that I'm using, and it depends on the intention that I set forth prior to the read. Okay. And I think that's it. With that being said, welcome to my channel. I appreciate you watching. And remember, you have more power than you know, or maybe you do know. Okay? And you just need this as a reminder. You overall are in control of your energy. You're in control of whether or not you accept what you see when a reading is played out. Okay? This is a public platform. These are a lot of energies going through. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If what resonates is not so favorable, then from this moment on, don't accept it. Say no more. I don't accept it. If what is unfavorable hasn't happened, doesn't resonate, still, then don't accept it. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Don't fear that it will happen, because that's what you're going to manifest in. All right. If a reading resonates and it's fantastic, I'm sure I have no problems letting you, saying, go ahead, accept it, right? You're going to do it anyway, right away. You want to, right? If a reading resonates and it's fantastic and you're like, I don't, it doesn't resonate. Remember, like I said, I could be picking up something that hasn't happened yet. Also, from this moment, because all you have is right now, you can say, I want that. That sounds beautiful. I love the way that sounds. I claim that. I accept that. And you start living in that world mentally. Just say, wow, beautiful life, beautiful reading. Those are great. Yeah, I like that. That's what I want. So it's up to you. I hope with this channel, I help people realize, like self-realize, and remember how powerful they are, how much control they have of their lives. I want people to get out of their cycles of maybe reading a bunch of tarot readings, or these cycles of they don't know what's going on and now I pop up and you're like, oh, okay, so let's go. All right. Remember, but I am not a licensed professional. All right. I'm not a licensed doctor, medical doctor, therapist. I'm not a licensed attorney, legal professional. I am not. So ultimately, seek professional assistance if you need that. I'm more of like the friend that's going to come along and hopefully brighten your day. Hopefully, give you a snapshot. And if it's your story, we'll just, if it's not favorable, we'll just say like, hey, let's, figure this out and let's get out of that. And if it is favorable, I'm going to help you celebrate, like, yay, this is great. Okay. I'm like that friend that's going to come in and make you laugh, and whether this resonates or not, hopefully just watching the videos, you'll have a good time. Okay. Overall, life is supposed to be fun. Life is supposed to be a game. Okay. A game in which you're winning. What games are you supposed to play where you're losing the whole time? That's not the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be winning all the time. So I hope my energy exudes that and transfers to you, and we overall have a good time on this channel. Okay. I think that's it. And I think this is going to be posted because I've done this so many times. Yes, I know. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.